Hello there, beautiful people. Welcome back onto my channel. I hope you guys are doing fantabulously well. Guys, today's a very special video. It has been 7 years since I moved to Ghana, and honestly, I cannot believe it. So in today's video, I wanted to do something different. Normally, I do like 6 things. I've done 4 things that I've learned, 5 things that I've learned, and then 6 things that I've learned. So this year, I'm doing a Q&A because I've realized a lot of people have questions about moving to Ghana. I am here sitting in this particular economy and government, I sometimes question, like, y'all still want to move here? But it seems a lot of you do. And I'm really grateful to God that the country, the land itself is still winning and, people are willing to come back home. So I have some questions that I asked from my YouTube community, Instagram, and other videos I saw in your comments below. You guys left me questions. Thank you guys so much for sending those over, and I'm going to answer them right here for you today. Whew. So let's get straight into it. Okay, so what has been my highlight living in Ghana? That's a really good question. Okay, so I have quite a few. I'll tell you the first one. God willing, please God, give me the strength to finish this thing. But I remember basically when I moved to Ghana, we left. I'm saying we because my mother and father came with me. So 2 days after I graduated from DMU, jumped on a plane, and I believe that was like it was either a Thursday because I feel like I graduated on Tuesday and left on Thursday. Jumped on a plane and was like, "Yep, one-way ticket. I'm coming to Ghana. I'm moving to Ghana. Crazy excited." Now I was told that I wasn't going to be able to do my masters just yet because you know my results came later than the Ghana calendar, like the university calendar was a hot mess. Anyway, I was like, let's try it. You never know what happens. So landed the next day, I believe it was a Friday. I went to go and say hello to everyone because I had already been to campus to get to know people and network and stuff like that. So I just went and said, like, guys, I'm here. I landed. I'm moving. And it was a really nice welcoming. It was really good. And literally, guys, in a week and a half, I had admission to go to the University of Ghana and do my master's. And I have a video of showing my mom and dad the letter because all they saw me do was gallivanting up and down. They thought I was just meeting friends, but then I was able to surprise them and be like, guys. And then they read the letter. My mom cried, Ghanaian mother is dramatic because whatever. But yeah, it was really nice. It was such a great, great moment. And then I don't want to be cheesy, but one of my great highlights is meeting my friends. And it's funny meeting like some of my UK people here. So, for example, I met Leonie and Crystal, two of my really close friends here in Ghana, but we all lived and, were raised in the UK. Then meeting people like Gabby, Caitlin, Nana, my YouTube friend Stella, honestly, absolutely amazing. My church family. One of the things that I prayed for when I was moving to Ghana is that I would find a church that made me feel like how I felt when I was 10. So back in the day, I used to do a lot of performing arts. I was very much involved in church and I really loved it. It felt like home. So when I was moving here, I prayed, God, give me a church that makes me feel like home. And the Maker's House has been that. And obviously, to end with the cheesiness, another highlight was obviously meeting Kujo, like meeting Kujo in person, and then us building what we have now, doing our first tour. Oh my God, doing our first ever tour is a story. Oh, that was such an amazing day. It was full of highs and lows, and the beautiful people that we met on that tour. Rachel was one of them. I don't know if you watch my videos, but if you do, shout out to you, Ray. And yeah, like I have so many, but those are the 3, 4 I would say for now. Oh wow, that's a good question. Making friends. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm pretty much a talkative. I am not shy. Like I was one of those people that would go out and be like, "Oh, I hear a British accent. Are you from the UK?" It was easier to do. I feel like I would never do that in the UK. Actually, like, "Oh, I hear a South London accent." No. People are just friendly, more like especially UK babes. No offense, but y'all are more friendly in Ghana, and I get it. This is a new territory for you, so you come and you're not doing hard face. So I appreciate that. It's easier to approach people, and I'm not scared to approach people. I am shy, but I'm not scared. So I was one to approach. I always had friends of friends. So I had a very close friend here in Ghana because he went to DMU with me as well. So shout out to you, Sally. Sally also had friends in Ghana that led me to, connecting with his friends and then friends and friends. And it went on and on like that. And then obviously there are WhatsApp groups for diasporians and people. And that's where I believe you'll find the like minded people. Don't be afraid to make friends with locals. Be careful, be vigilant, let them know you're not their bank account. But trust me, make a good set of like local friends and diasporians. Like you need a variety of people to switch up with. So yeah, be open minded. Don't be shy. You know who you are. You know who you are. Just put yourself out there. I know it's easier said than done, but try. You need to build a community. Building a community is one of the most important things to do when you move to Ghana. I feel like in the UK, we're so used to kind of just being in our little corner and minding our business. But I feel like in Ghana, you can build community, definitely meet like minded people. I was also thinking, like, the same way that I moved to Ghana, right? I'm not the only person that did it, and I won't be the last. There are so many of us that are moving back and they need a shoulder to lean on. You also need a shoulder to lean on. They need somebody to push them up. They need someone that they can relate to that has come from their background. And that's why we can, support one another, be a better community, and just encourage others to grow. Through the WhatsApp groups, you will definitely be invited to a lot of networking events, just events like catch ups, meetups and stuff like that. And also consider the fact that a lot of diasporians are coming, moving to start businesses. So, you'll be invited to go and explore different people's, businesses and support one another. And I think it's great. I mean, keywords, community, and yeah, networking events and all of the above. Trust me, you'll definitely make lifetime friends when coming to Ghana. So building trustworthy connections and going back to talking about making friends and stuff like that, guys, it's all about being vigilant. And as you're making friends, you're definitely gonna meet like-minded people. So if you're into business and you want to do something, you're definitely I mean, you should connect with people that are possibly looking in the same direction as you, or even if they're not, can encourage you in a particular way. I guess you know what your soul and your mind needs. Like, don't be around people that drain you. Definitely not. Don't be afraid to network. One thing I think as well, though, let's draw the line between using people and connecting with people, and getting help from one another. I feel like sometimes those lines can be blurred, like people's expectations can be a little bit high. So you have to definitely draw the line, create boundaries. Boundaries is like one of my favorite words. Create boundaries, set boundaries, understand other people's boundaries. You're definitely going to connect with people. And trust me, like even from the plane, you like the person next to you, you might even have a conversation with them, and then look, you've made a friend there. And just moving around, networking, you'll definitely once again find like-minded people. You can connect with them and see how it goes from there. I know as we get older we say no new friends, but guys, you never know, you might meet someone and it feels like you've known them all your life. Like literally the other day, Gabby and I were watching the vlog where we first met and then realized we've only met 3 years ago. I feel like I've known Gabby my whole life. Like she was my friend that I met when we come to Ghana when we were kids. Trust me, that's not the case. We literally met like 3 years ago, and it's such an amazing friendship that I've built and sisterhood that we have. So you just never know. Okay, with the rat racing, I'm gonna come back to that, but we're gonna go to the next question, and I'll tell you more, and then you'll get why I'm going back to that question. Do I still get a brony treatment? Well, it's never gonna stop, especially if I have this accent. It just comes from different people. It's not gonna come from the people that I know and I love and know that I hate that word of brony because of its original meaning. But it will come from like strangers that just hear the accent and just automatically assume foreigner. But it is what it is. It is my fault, I believe, because I just need to like start practicing Chi and stuff like that. So me and knowing kakaka. So I'm trying. My study experience. Okay. So when I was looking, doing my research about the University of Ghana, guys, honestly, it low-key felt like God just kind of placed it in front of my lap. But as I was doing research, that's when I found out that the University of Ghana at that time was in the top 5 universities in Africa. Are you kidding me? I was, gosh, I'm going to like the top university, one of the top 5 universities in Africa. Yeah, bet we're doing this. I was so gassed. I have a video where I talk about my like application process and what it was like to apply. But basically, what happened was a friend recommended it to me, and I was in Ghana, so I went to campus and I went to go and inquire. And like I said, I'm not shy. No, I'm shy. I'm just not scared. So I went up to people. I was asking questions like, "What would you suggest I do?" I met the HOD. I met lecturers, and I took people's numbers, and I made sure to stay in communication with them so that when stuff was happening on campus, I was always updated. Now I understand you might not have that privilege to be able to do that, so, and especially, I'm not gonna lie, the university websites are not always the best to keep updated with. But if you do get a chance and you can come to Ghana on holiday and you can just come and, just see, explore, just move around and see what your options are, trust me, I think it would be a really, really good idea. And, I feel like there's other universities that we don't really speak much of. Like everybody knows University of Ghana, KUST, what else? Cape Coast. There's universities like Ashasi University, which is a very, very, very good university, and I believe it's like close to a Bree in the mountains. And there are others. So definitely keep looking, keep searching. If you do have any questions, again, like leave them in the comments, and I'll see how best I can assist you. But yeah, I mean, yeah, that was how it worked for me. I came to Ghana, I asked the questions, I went around, explored, and just kept asking people questions, especially locals, because trust me, I've just like managed to get into the system, I'm still learning on the job, but definitely ask locals. They will be the best to help you. Believe it's going to be a different price for you as a foreigner, but it's still worth it. Okay, so I've answered the question about meeting new people in Ghana. Guys, just put yourself out there. Don't be shy. We are all humans. And I'm going to talk about the rat race. But first of all, let's talk about, will I move to the back to the UK? Hell no. No, 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 no. I'll go for holiday. I would love to go for holiday, but moving back permanently, no. Um, should people move to Ghana? Honestly, my answer is yes and no. I mean, there are other African countries, guys. There are other countries to go and live in. But if Ghana is your calling, if that's where you're supposed to be, if that's where your heart tells you you need to be, please don't waste time. Come home. Like, come. I highly believe that. But I only say this for those that have that calling, that have that like desire in their heart, like that burning desire. Even if Ghana is going to frustrate you, are you going to be okay? Because trust me, it is not easy. And this goes into the rat race that I'm talking about. The rat race, when I think about the UK, it's basically waking up, going to work, coming home, sleep. Wake up, go to work, come home, sleep. Wake up, go to work, come home, sleep. That's literally it. On the weekend, if you're lucky, sleep all day or link up with friends. But the way how cost of living is increasing, it's kind of hard to do that as often as personally I would like. Because I'm a very sociable person, as you can tell. So when I say I've entered a rat race in Ghana, is because I also felt like I was on a um like what do they call those things? Those hamster wheel, a hamster wheel. I felt like I was on a hamster wheel. So maybe I should call it a hamster. Maybe I should call it a hamster run because I feel like I'm stuck in this routine. I feel like there was a little bit of stagnation, especially with YouTube. I'm not growing. And honestly, guys, like I want to be a full-time YouTuber. That is like literally my goal. And as corny and cheesy as it sounds, because of the rise of influencers and TikTok and this idea that it's all about just getting free stuff and stuff like that. No, like I've been doing this for a very long time. Like I literally started YouTube 7 years ago, no, 8 years ago, because I started a year before I moved to Ghana. And as you can see, my journey has not been that easy, guys. But I'm still in it. I'm still trying because it means more to me than just the brand deals and all of that influencer kind of thing. It's about like documenting the beauty that is my country, Ghana, and traveling and exploring and educating and entertaining and all of the stuff, all of that good stuff. So yeah, that's my little hamster run. I'm trying to change my routine. running away to another African country is definitely not going to help me. I've realized, like, it hit me that what I really need to do is just change my routine, try not to do 100 things at once, find things that I'm passionate about. But at the same time, money has to make, like, we have goals and stuff like that. And I guess that's the battle. That's what I'm like fighting for, because YouTube and podcasting is my passion. But am I really making that much money from it? And as you know, the cost of living in Ghana is increasing, so it's becoming harder. So, guys, when I say subscribe to my channel and watch more videos, you understand why. But yeah, that's my little hamster run. Not really my rat race, but we're changing that up. We're changing the narrative. We're making life better, and we'll see how it goes. Oh, good question. Considering the last question I just answered. Okay, so my long-term plans, again, like I said, I want to be a full-time YouTuber. Definitely with travel and also with Location Ghana, bringing the travel and tour company to a much higher, level of luxury, but affordable luxury. Showcasing the beauty that is Ghana, and also going into music. You guys, can I tell them about the show? I've been giving the heads up. So we are also going into entertainment. We are going to be hosting a show very soon. It's called Back to High Life. As you know, Kojo is a musician, and we have a lot of musician friends that are coming up into the industry, and we wanted to like create a platform to encourage them and to like obviously showcase them and stuff like that. So I'm really looking forward to that. And definitely with YouTube, traveling more, traveling way more African countries. I have so many ideas, but obviously, I've got to build the brand and build myself to get there, to be able to do the things that I want to do. Financially, guys, whew, I have a lot of learning to do. Now, I know we talk about the fact that cost of living is increasing, and sometimes it feels like you're living hand to mouth. But I definitely have a lot of learning to do. I have a lot of planning to do. So financially, I don't know um, where I would be like in a year's time, but I do know that within the next couple of months, I will be putting things in plan to make sure that my finances are in a much better state. There's certain things in Ghana that make it a bit harder. Like you've got to pay your rent up front, but then at the end of paying that, you don't have to think about it for so long. And also, you get to the age where you don't want to keep paying rent because you don't want to keep giving somebody money when you can be buying your own house and all of that stuff. And in Ghana, it's set up a little bit different. So hopefully, you never know where God is taking us. But I'm hoping to take you on that journey of like trying to figure out life, navigate finances, navigate being a home buyer, and all of that stuff. So we'll see how it goes. If you have any financial tips, don't hesitate to leave them in the comments down below. All right, so the last question. Where do I see myself 5 years from now, guys? Ooh, the funny thing is, I've asked everyone this question and I haven't answered it for myself. So this is the first time I'm answering it like just off the top of my dome without really overthinking it. So 5 years from now, married in our own house, um, one or two, I'm gonna say, you never know what God's plans are. One or two kids, maybe. Somebody is saying three. Relax. 5 years, babe. 5 years. Hey, okay. Two kids. we're gonna we're gonna negotiate here. Two kids, okay? Oh, I keep saying four. Two kids. What else? Location Ghana, booming. Um, exploring more of Ghana, exploring more of Africa, employing people, having like at least 10 employees. So we also have ideas of creating a workspace where we would have our office at the front where people can book tours and inquire and stuff like that. And then at the back, it'll be a workspace and a studio where people can record podcasts, YouTube videos, creators can come in and do pictures. And we can also employ like photographers, videographers, young people that want to train in this industry and help them have the resources to do so and stuff like that. So, guys, watch this space. I would love to take you on that journey. So, again, if you haven't, please subscribe. I'm going to keep saying it, so please do it. And yeah, I'm looking forward to what the future holds. Have I missed anything? Okay, so my mum is building. I hope that that house is complete, and then my mum and dad are retired in Ghana, and I can go and visit them. I can leave their grandchildren with them, and Kudu and I will keep traveling. We've got a lot more countries to conquer together, and yeah, seeing my friends win, grow, the community around me. Like I'm realizing we're at that age where it's like, wow, like more friends are getting married, children are on the way, and it's just like, whoa, 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 whoa. But we thank God for growth and stuff like that. So yeah, 5 years. 5 years sounds like a long time, but it's not that far away. So we have to start preparing for marriage and these babies. God. In 5 years, I'll be 36, guys. Oh, I'll be turning 36 soon, but yeah. Guys, thank you so much for all your questions. I hope my questions helped you, and I hope that I see you in Ghana soon. If not, please stay connected in the community down below. Guys, if you want to make friends, like start making friends in the comments. Like just drop a comment, let me know that you're here, you want to make a friend and all of that stuff. And let's connect with one another. Do follow me on Instagram at Precious Hanah with one N underscore. And I will see you guys in the next one. Stick around and watch this video here. Join us in Buzwa. We had a great time. Stick around and have a good time with me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.